This is a Minecraft build that I made in Minecraft and is part of Attack on Titan. If you watch that, then you'll know what this is. This is Eren's Founding Titan. I made it for a long time and it's about the same height as him and very precise. It's made out of stone and some wood fence too for the bone parts, and then all the rest is bone and torches for his army. And he also has very long legs, which don't know the height, but this is when he was marching in the desert. They tried to bomb him, but he stopped them and destroyed the bombing equipment. And it's very crazy. It's the full thing. I can walk through it. And I put a lot of torches. That is for his army. That is supposed to be wall titans that he had during when he was walking towards everything and destroying everything. But at the end he got defeated, so it was kind of weird since I thought that he was a good guy, but he was a bad guy. And I thought that if making this, it will represent on how big he was and how much power he has. And then, so here is how, and then these parts that you might think that it's something that I messed up, but no, it is actually something that I added, and it was a spine part, and which I can switch my inventory and start building that and to match it on how it's supposed to be and how well it's going to be in the future, and to see whether I can make it better. So I got stuck there for a second. I really did everything. Shows on how well you can do it. Right now I'm trying to figure out these parts. I might just do this. Just like small blocks to just put right there. So now it's a full spine that goes all the way to the head. And the head, I haven't showed you yet. It is that thing. It is this thing right here, where my cursor is at. That is where the head is. And now I can be on it. I can walk on it, do a little bit of parkour here. There's a little bit of parkour here. You have to jump each gap. And that's, I feel like that's parkour. And now I can just walk along right here, back and forth. I'm very, very high up. And you can see it's a long way to the ground. So can also go through it. And now this thing that is a line, a big line thing that's messed up, it's just the spine and then the ribs coming out from the side. And the parts of the spine is going up. And now this thing that is a rectangle right here is actually it's just a regular rib cage that we normally have, but it's wider. May have messed it up a little bit, but the arms are here, and the fence is attached to the arms, in which I can stand in a part where is a good scene, and that looks exactly like the movie, like right here. And this part does kind of look like he's moving, but they actually made it from the air, so it's like this. Also kind of filmed at the top part of it. And another thing I like is that you go kind of far, you can get a good scene from that. I can zoom in and still see part of his body. And it's very interesting to see how you can build stuff in Minecraft and craft things. So if you're in survival mode, you have to get the materials and then craft them. And if you are in creative mode, you already have everything there. So you don't really need to do anything if you're in creative mode. So you just see on how well you can make stuff like I do. I can just go. And there's another thing is that I made a trail of torches, and that leads to a place, another biome. That's what you call it in Minecraft. And this is a grass biome, so there's grass all around, barely any trees. And here we have a pit, and I can use a spawner like this, and I can put it on this wood slab right over here, and then push right there into the hole. That hole, you want to be careful because of course you'll die right there. So you gotta really be careful where you step, or when you dig straight down if you're in creative mode, because everything breaks if you're in creative mode. And if you are in survival, the things like dirt, wood, those things break while you're in like survival mode and trying to get the materials that you need. So here is part of Star Wars. If you don't know what that is the Sarlacc pit. And here is a zombie villager chasing a villager. And sometimes the zombie villager will kill the villager, and so now it dies in the sunlight because the mobs only spawn at night, and they can only live at night. So here, I just have a stream right here going into a ravine, and down here is a mob that some people know. It is an iron golem. An iron golem, when you kill it, it will give you 2 or 4 pieces of iron. So, and here I accidentally may have let the villagers come down here as well. And the good thing is that the iron golems don't kill the villagers, they help them. So it's part of a guardian of, like, if there's like an intruder in the village, the iron golem can just attack that with only 2 or 3 hits. So you can see that it has red eyes. It does have the face of a villager, but slightly bigger. And okay. And so that's how Minecraft works. The only way you can spawn a iron golem in Minecraft is by placing 4 iron blocks and then a pumpkin head, and then you get the iron golem. So sometimes you can just make your own spawn egg by just placing down blocks and making it. You can spawn in the wither, but I would not recommend that because that will be very, very, very hard to kill. So that's why I'm not doing it. One time in another Minecraft game, I spawned in a wither. I didn't want to kill it, I just kept it. So you can keep it or don't want to keep it. Alright, just trap it in something very, very strong. Okay, here I see this destroyed village. And this villager right here only doesn't have that much stuff on. It just has a long shirt. And these villagers built their town in the middle of a swamp. And I put this water right here to make it cool. Like, looks very satisfying. And over here you can go inside the house. Here we have, oh, here comes another villager. You can see they all have green eyes. And other mobs in Minecraft are very, very rare. So you don't really see them a lot. Like a horse or rabbit, those are rare. And a guardian is also rare. But there are things that are not rare, like these squid over here. Yeah, they're in shallow water. Their eyes are crossed, they're not like regular squid. They're weird looking squid, right? But when they're in the cave, when it's dark, they're glowing. So they glow as they are, and at daylight they are just regular blue color or gray. And you may notice that some villagers have different clothing on. Like this one has white, this one over here is purple, and different colors. And then the blacksmith wears a black apron.
Okay, showing off weapons and stuff.
And so, yeah, this villager can have sometimes good trades or bad trades. So you can get something good or bad from the blacksmith. Alright?
Showing overview of this whole thing.
This is
Yeah, the big terrain.
this is the terrain. Okay, so some parts of it.
Okay, good job.